This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 1707. When searching for more savings costs you time and money, by Amanda of WomenWhoMoney.com. And I'm your host and personal finance enthusiast, Diana Merriam. It's Veterans Day today, so I wanted to take this opportunity to thank all our veterans listening for your service. Now let's get right to today's post and start optimizing your life. When searching for more savings costs you time and money, by Amanda of WomenWhoMoney.com. Saving more money means reaching your money goals faster. The good news is there are thousands of money-saving ideas to help you save on everything. Indeed, cutting expenses and saving on purchases is a great way to build savings faster. Yet there are times when finding more ways to spend less just isn't worth it. When your search for additional savings opportunities costs you time and money, take a closer look to see if it really makes sense. What's the value of your time? There's often a trade-off between having more money or more time, and it can be hard to determine which is more valuable. According to the Wall Street Journal, quote, people search for ways to save money on Google more than 3 times as much as they search for ways to save time, end quote. Yet one study showed that 80% of people valued their free time more than their pay rate. It's natural to want to cut costs, but sometimes it takes more effort than it's worth. To decide if the search for more savings is practical, think about what your time is worth. For the financial value of your time, you could use your rate of pay or a calculator. Still, time is more than monetary value. So it's wise to remember that time spent saving more money comes with an opportunity cost. Valuing time versus savings is highly individual, and life circumstances make a difference. For example, if you're strapped for cash or between jobs, you might want to focus more time on saving money. But if you work long hours, trying to shave another $20 off your budget might not be worth the additional time spent. It's helpful to ask yourself what you could have been doing if you weren't searching for more ways to lower costs. Could you have worked an extra hour, advanced your side business, or experienced quality time with family? Of course, you can put a number to the extra hour worked, but don't forget opportunity cost. Once your time is gone, you can't get it back. Ways your search for savings costs you time. Many money-saving habits compound to help you save a ton of money, but that doesn't mean all money-saving activities are worthwhile. Here are a few common strategies that cost you time. Number 1, sales and coupons. Sales. Online comparison shopping can be quick, yet visiting several stores to save a few dollars takes time. Instead, save both by shopping at the store with the majority of your most purchased items at the best price. Sure, you might pay a little more for some things, but when most of your items are at the lowest price, you save time without giving up much savings. And with curbside pickup, you can spend even less time. Coupons. Paper coupons aren't common anymore, and coupon websites require some effort to sort through and aren't always worth it. Plus, coupons can encourage you to buy more than you need. That said, some shopping apps like Ibotta and Be Frugal make coupons convenient by attaching them to products. So if spending less is only a click away and you plan to buy it anyway, coupons are helpful. Number 2, driving further for a deal. Driving to save money can pay off on big ticket items like cars or furniture. But if you drive across town to save 5 cents a gallon on gas or $3 on toilet paper, you're likely wasting time. After accounting for the drive there and back home again, you could use lots of time for minimal savings. Number 3, DIYing. DIYing projects, repairs, and services instead of hiring a pro can save heaps of money. And you hone new skills too. However, sometimes the time and money put into a DIY project isn't worth it. If it costs you a ton of effort on a DIY project, you might be better off hiring a pro. Plus, if it's a job requiring specific know-how, making mistakes can slow you down and cost you even more money. And number 4, commuting. Housing outside of a city center usually sells for less, But consider if the lower rent or mortgage payment is worth any additional time it takes you to get to and from work. Is your commute worth the monthly savings? Ways your search for spending less money costs you. You've heard the phrase penny wise, pound foolish. By trying to save everywhere, it's easy to miss the big picture and end up spending more money. Below are some of the ways it's easy to spend more money than you save. Number 1, buying everything on sale. Sales are great, but if you don't need what you buy on sale, it costs you more than if you hadn't bought it at all. Also decide if the sale is truly a sale. Some stores offer faux discounts to lure customers into buying. Comparison shopping can help you avoid the trap of a fake deal. Number 2, buying the cheapest product. The lowest priced products can serve their purpose, but sometimes they cost more time and money than if you sprung for the better quality item in the first place. For example, let's say you paid $10 for a shirt that gets a hole in it after the 5th wash. That's $2 a wash. Alternatively, the $30 shirt would last for 50 washes, or just 6 cents per wash. Of course, quality and price don't always go hand in hand. Still, you get the idea. Number 3, using only a savings account. Savings accounts are a good place to put emergency savings. But if you fully funded your emergency account, consider putting non-emergency savings elsewhere. Most savings accounts don't pay enough interest to keep up with inflation. So if you have enough in your emergency savings account, think about investing your additional money. Number 4, spending more to get credit card rewards. Store cards are great for discounts, and travel cards give you free miles. They can cost you though if you don't pay attention. You might spend more than you usually would for a discount or points, and if you don't pay off the card each month, you'll pay the high interest charges. Then there's the potential impact on your credit score. Sometimes rewards cards cost more than they're worth. Number 5, getting free shipping. Free shipping is a good thing, but if you're spending more to get free shipping, ensure it makes financial sense. Adding a $10 item you don't need to get free shipping might not be worth it. Before you order more, calculate the savings. Number 6, throwing good after bad. Delaying the replacement of older items can save money. Still, if the thing is in constant need of repairs, it might be worth spending money to replace it. A good example of this is a car in the repair shop often. It might cost you more time and money than buying a different vehicle. And number 7, skipping preventative measures. Quote, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure," end quote. If you skimp on maintenance and prevention, you could end up spending more later. For example, it might be tempting to skip the $50 oil change, but when your vehicle breaks down, your repair could cost even more. Likewise, the same can apply to your health. Preventative health screenings may cost upfront, yet can save you on medical costs later. Final thoughts. Focus on the big things. Spending less on housing, transportation, food, insurance, and travel often yields the best payoff. So they're usually worth the effort spent searching for ways to spend less on them. Plus, increasing your income is often more worthwhile too. The combination of both increased savings and higher income is what will propel you faster towards building a solid financial house and achieving financial independence. Focus on the big wins and savings with the best payoff, and you could have more time and money. You just listened to the post titled, "When Searching for More Savings Costs You Time and Money," by Amanda of womenwhomoney.com. Sure, real estate investing can be a path to financial independence, but how do you get in the game? Enter Roofstock. They're making rental real estate investing radically accessible, flexible, and simple. Let's unpack that. Roofstock is radically accessible. Their online marketplace lets you take a real estate tour of rental properties across the country without leaving home. Many properties have a tenant in place, so even if you live in high-price Landia, you can buy in Bargainville and have cash flow from day one. Roofstock is flexible. Interested in short-term cash flow, longer-term appreciation, or some of both? Roofstock's deep dive analytics into property and marketplace data can help you find what works best for you. And Roofstock is simple. From browsing to buying and owning to selling, Roofstock connects you with the resources you need along the way. It's no wonder they've helped investors complete over $4 billion in single-family rental transactions. Join the real estate revolution with Roofstock. Head over to roofstock.com to learn more. That's ROOFSTOCK.com. I thought this article made some really good points about the connection between your time, money, and energy. There are always opportunity costs and trade-offs as we're making decisions on how to best utilize these three important resources. If you have all the money in the world, but the acquiring of that money leaves you with no time or energy to enjoy it, that seems like a miss. On the flip side, if you have plenty of time and energy, but no money to utilize that time and energy in the way you'd like, that also seems like a miss. There has got to be a middle ground here. I found that after I optimized my expenses in the three big areas of housing, transportation, and food, my other efforts to save money had diminishing returns. After reaching a 60% savings rate, I became less interested in figuring out more ways to further increase that savings rate, and much more interested in exploring some different questions. Like, how do I want to spend my time? Who do I want to spend it with? And what do I want to create? There does seem to be a point of diminishing returns over time when you're optimizing your finances. And I think that's when the real fun begins. You get to worry less about saving and think more about how your financial stability can help you take some risks and do the things you've always dreamed of doing. That'll do it for today in another installment of Optimal Finance Daily. Have a happy Thursday. Thank you for being here every day and listening. And thank you to all of our veterans. I'll see you on the Friday show tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.